So this is what we're looking at here. Could the game be quiet for 2 seconds and let me fucking talk?
No.
Stop the zombie apocalypse, I want to talk about paddle steamers!
I hacked up a giant ball of mucus.
Oh,
And now I can speak clearer.
Fuck.
Rushing is big PPA.
Oh shit! Oh shit! What?
Just doesn't always work.
It was too right, never.
Yeah, that's what I said, you were very unhappy with me.
Yeah.
There's a cloaker! There's a cloaker! Oh lord! Oh yes! I shuriken the lights out of that!
I'm sorry, what?
I shuriken the lights out of them. That was basically it. Okay, we're just gonna ignore that entirely. Ugh, fucking penis! Oh my god, I was not ready for that.
Right, hello everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm tired. Yeah. It's been a while. I didn't realize. It's Hibble at a reasonable time. Hey, Diamond, how's it going? How are you? Yes. Me starting yesterday's stream at about midnight was probably not ideal for most of my normal audience, but it was a good night. It was a good night. Kept on going for about 9 hours actually. I didn't actually realize until today that it's been so fucking long since I've done a train simulator stream. So yeah, yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. So we're gonna try and get back into it. And one of the main motivations is they have now released the I think it's called the Spirit of Steam. Oh, hang on a second. I just realized you're coming through the wrong microphone. That is most unfortunate.
Alright, now my voice should be a little bit less grating and hopefully a lot more clear. Okay, fine. Yeah, how are you, Diamond? How's your weekend going so far? I hope you're having a good old time. Have you been joining Fudge on Yield in Minecraft? Yeah, right, Hibble. Your mic is a bit tinny. Yeah, I've just changed it, Toast. I realized I was using the wrong microphone. How's this one? Is this one better? And how are you? How are you after your night of Minecraft and then Western RP? I saw that you were up for a long time as well. So, hey Fudge, how's it going? So yeah, it's been a while. Beautiful. You spent the day in the garden. Aw, I'll be honest with you. I woke up at about 6 p.m. Went to bed at 9:30 in the morning, so I have missed most of the day. To be perfectly honest with you. But we're here now. It's better but quiet as fuck. Alright, how's this? How is this? Hopefully that's better, because the microphone is now peaking. I literally can't go I can't put it any louder, otherwise it's gonna start chopping itself off. Yeah, so anyway, as the title of the stream would suggest, as the title of the stream would suggest, it's time to get steamy! Because Dovetail have recently released this here bad boy. They've added Steam Trains to the game, finally! Woo! So, yeah, I thought I'd start us off nice and easy. This is a nice cargo train, so I don't have to worry about those plebs climbing on board. That's much better, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Role player gamers, more messed up sleep than other gamers? Not really. I think you went to sleep about the same time as me. I wouldn't necessarily say we have to be more messed up than others, but I choose to be in order to get the best experience with the people that I want to be doing the role play with. Anywho, right. So this here is one of these steam trains. So we're just gonna go for a nice simple drive. Oh, hello. Hello, my good sir. Alright, he's gonna start shoveling some stuff. So this is a cargo train, we're basically just taking it to the yard, so let's get a little bit started. So those of you who are familiar with the train simulator streams will perhaps have a good idea of how complicated driving some of the older trains can be. But this here is a steam train. So yes, look at this archaic shit, let's go. This is a whole different kind of driving train. So, first thing we've got to do is we've got to put the reverser to 100% forward, which for some reason or other is only 75% forward, but we're just going to roll with it. The small ejector has to be fully open. The large ejector is closed, vacuum pressure. Okay, so we're going to open the large ejector. The cylinder cocks are open, full release on the brakes. Vacuum pressure to 21. So we can now close the large injector. Let's just gently open up that regulator a little bit. And we have ourselves forward locomotion, baby! Let's give us a wee bit more. So this is a steam train. And by that I mean it's really, really, really fucking easy to wheel spin. Wheel spinning is so fucking easy in a steam train. In fact, I can fucking show you, I think. If I slam the regulator open. Yeah, boy, look at that wheel spin, baby! Alright, let's stop that because it is not successful to forward motion. Okay, so let's just go for this a wee bit more sensibly. So bring us to, let's say, 20% on the regulator. And now that we've got some forward momentum, we're going to whack the reverser backwards a bit to about 50%. Okay. So we're now going to increase our regulator a little bit more. So yeah. Steam trains are a bit of a balance. Oh, hello. Hey, KJ. Yes, I'm running a train. I'm running a steam train. Look. Ah, shit, I've left the cocks open. Whoops. Alright, okay, cocks closed. I told you it was gonna get steamy in here, and we're already on cocks. The cylinder cocks. Okay, roleplayer streamers in my immediate circle are more messed up sleep. Absolutely. Yeah, okay, I can respect that. Don't call me on Twitch when you're sitting a few people with me on toast. In a way, I blame you for introducing me to the servers. I'm sorry, Toast. I'm sorry, Toast and Fudge. I'm sorry. Okay, right, anyway. So, got a green semaphore signal, so let's go. Let's try and pick up some more speed. Let's slap this regulator open to 100%. So, full open on the regulator, and... okay, let's just have a quick check. So, we're losing steam chest pressure. No, sorry, we're losing boiler pressure, which means our steam usage is too high. Which means we need to tweak the reverser back a little bit. That's maybe a wee bit too much, actually. Let's just keep it on about 25%. Okay, green signal here. How are we doing? Okay, steam chest pressure is rising slowly, so that is good. Alright. Choo choo, motherfucker! Let's go! Alright, so speed limit here is 50 miles an hour, but we're not actually that close to that yet. Basically, we are pulling a heavy train, so yeah, that's not really that surprising, frankly. Right, let's catch up on some shit. Yeah. I think... I think roleplay has had a detrimental impact on my sleeping pattern. Not the amount of sleep that I'm getting, but definitely my sleeping pattern, because at the weekend, I just go to... Oh, shit, hang on. We're wheel spinning. So, unlike cars, trains can wheel spin at any speed. So here we are, we're at 40 miles an hour, and we're wheel spinning. So we're going to whack the regulator down a bit. So the thing about wheel spin is you can't gain speed while you're wheel spinning. So let's just try and see if we can't stabilize our speed on this. No, okay, we're still fucking doing that. How's our chest? Okay, our chest pressure's holding steady. It's pretty good. Just learn to never sleep. It's easy. I'm a caffeine addict. I'm sorry. What do you mean you don't know what sleep is? You literally went to bed 3 hours earlier than I did yesterday. Oh, I'm too tired. I'm crashing. Fucking hell, man. Right, okay, come on. Stop wheel spinning me, bro. Don't call me out like that. I said I was drunk. This isn't fair. No, you didn't say you were drunk, actually. You said you were crashing from work. Right, okay, we've got a signal coming up. It looks from here, it's in the diagonal position, which means we are Gucci Gucci. Well, I was also drunk, yeah. Alright. Fair enough. Don't really know if that's better, but it is what it is. Okay, so little semaphore signal telling us that we are alright to go. Semaphore signals are, I don't know, there's something nice about the old semaphore signals in the way that they're kind of, it's not just a light, it's a little clap. Does make it harder to tell from a distance. Fucking stop wheel spinning! Fucking hell! Right, okay, that's helped us, I think. So, I got enough caffeine to kill somebody, so I'm ready to run all night, yeah. Well, unfortunately for you, Saturday is my slightly lesser night. Fridays are my long night, but Saturday is my slightly lesser night. And that is just purely because I have to have... I can't really stay up till 9 o'clock in the morning, because that's just then really disruptive. Because I need to use Sunday to get myself back into a 8 till 6 a sleeping pattern for 8 p.m. until 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. working. So yeah, I can't overcook it on Sunday mornings, basically. Jesus Christ, we're getting a lot of jostling from this bad boy. Oh, look how pretty it is! Look at how pretty the train is! Ow. Oh. Oh well, just as well I realize that my second screenshot button isn't working. What? There's quite a lot of jostling going on, actually. Okay, I think we're still quite a fair bit away. Aha, okay, so that's interesting. So that isn't a command signal, that is an advisory signal telling us that the next signal could be red. So I think we're just gonna go for a little tickle of brakes here. Slow us down a little bit. Okay. So the signal that we've got, okay, we're gonna come off the brakes. So the signal is telling us that the main line is at red, but the subsidiary junction line. Actually, we are gonna come off because we're changing speed imminently. Oh, we need to brake harder than this. Oh, this is gonna be rough. We're coming off here. Woot. Okay. Well, we didn't derail, that's the main thing. Full release on the brakes. Ooh, okay. Let's bring the reverser up to about 50. Okay, yeah. So yeah, old-timey signaling can be a little smidgen complicated, and I'll show you what I mean. So, yeah, okay. So having a look at this, so this is a junction semaphore signal. So what this is telling you is if the left, so the main line is always higher than the rest of them. So what this is telling you is that if the higher one is in the up position and the lower one is in the down position, it's telling you that you're going ahead on the main line and that you are clear to go. If the tall one is down and the shorter one is up, it's telling you that you are on this junction here and that you are cleared to go. If they're both down, it means that you're not cleared to go. Similarly for this one here, it's telling you that you're going to go to the... You can either go straight ahead on the main line or down to the left. So it gets quite tricky when you start getting to older signals. Then you've got another whack one here. So basically this is This is telling any train that's coming on this line here that you are either going on main line 1, main line 2, or this tiny one here is that you are continuing on in the yard. So yeah, things get super scuffed super fast. If you're wondering why I sound nerdier than normal with this shit, it's basically because, as I'm sure a few of you here in this chat will be sick of me saying, but I did a voluntary job as a railway historian for like, I don't know, a fucking year or some shit. Yeah. So you can see now that because we've cleared the junctions, they've changed the junction for the next train coming. And so whatever train is coming down this line is going to be going ahead on the main line. Anyway, we're just about here. So we're going to come off the regulator. Oh, we are off the regulator. Oh, banging. Anyway, how's everyone's weekend been? Oh, yeah. Go for some breaking action. Break. It's because you're a nerd. Yeah, I guess so. Woo! Alright, so there's a known bug. There's a known bug at the minute, which we've just fucking seen. Which is if you brake harshly at low speed, it will sometimes just barrel roll your train for no reason. They're not quite sure what the cause is of this. They have acknowledged it as a bug, but they're yes, I did just blow up the train. Hibble is an experienced humper and shunter. Well, what can I say? What can I say? We could just hit you up with a quote number 2. There you go. Show you some humping. Show you some hunting. Quite. Preparing for an all night in Wild might also be in the next video of Wild RP that comes out in the channel. Oh, okay. Like, so their official channel. That's good. That's good. Yeah, things are alright. I had a good night last night, actually. I got to make friends. I like meeting friends. Alright, let's do some scenario work then, shall we? So that was just a quick fucking thing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to one of them scenarios. Okay, is there one that's just straightforward? You can sort them. Okay, I'm not interested in that. Okay. Time for Scout. Alright, so this is a shunting one. I'm kind of not really too interested in shunting at the minute. Yeah, I don't really care about managing loads either. Fuck it, right? Okay, let's just do the bovine blockage. Let's just go and see what let's go see. So we've not really done much in the way of passenger trains, but this one we're probably gonna have to be shit hot with this. You missed a train blowing up. Yeah, we just did a sick barrel roll. I don't think anyone clipped this, but it'll be on the VOD. Today you will be operating a passenger service to Crewe. Okay. So we're currently in Runcorn. Right, let's get the cost. Okay, so we're gonna unlock the unlock left doors. Okay, so this is our train. So it says to get it all set up, but yeah. Actually, do you know what we'll do? We'll take a look at the train, and we'll just restart. We'll just restart this. All of that sounded inappropriate. Are you talking about the? Are you talking about the quote, or are you talking about the stuff that I was saying? Because honestly, I've got some pretty scuffed quotes. So yeah, this is something you don't really see in trains nowadays. Is guard carriages. You do sometimes get them, to be perfectly honest with you. In oldie time trains, you would never take your luggage onto the train with you. You would actually walk in, and you wouldn't walk in here, I suppose, but you would. Don't you fucking tell? Okay, here we go. So you would actually walk in, and you would put it here. Into this luggage compartment. So the luggage is held securely, and there's actually a guard who sits in here, who is different from the conductor, and he is just there to protect the cargo. Obviously, you know, in times gone past, there were, you know, train robberies and shit, and that shit was whack, yo. Yeah, the guard's got a handbrake, and I think they've got the vacuum brake as well. Where's the vacuum brake? So that's the lights. Oh yes, here we go. That's a vacuum brake. So basically, the guard can also respond to emergencies when the train engineer isn't actually available. But yeah, let's just go have a look at this here train. So this is an example of, although it looks fancy as fuck, I think this is just a normal second class train. Garage. Are you a train nerd if you, what? Are you a train nerd if you take an actual train journey? Oh yeah, you're the biggest nerd if you take a train journey. So let's move between them. So this I think is more second class bullshit. Reason you can tell it's second class is it doesn't have any unusual trimming. In fact, maybe this train doesn't have any unusual trimming. It's pretty straightforward all the way down. I think this might just be... Oh no, here we go. Right, okay, so yes. Oh no, okay, so interestingly. Quite often in the older carriages, you would have an extra layer of yellow trim across the side of the carriage to indicate that it's first class. Red typically means buffet in the UK, and yellow is first class. And you can tell this is first class because you go from being in... Oh, it's actually quite luxurious accommodation, to be fair. But you then come through, and look at this. You actually got your own little fucking rooms. Look at this bad boy. You got your own rooms. So yes, this is first class. And yeah, typically the guards compartment would be at the end, but we can't always get what we want. Can we put a taillight on this? So normally you would have... Yes, okay. Ooh, hello. It's who I am, not what I feel, my life. Okay, right, fine. So we fucked up this scenario, so let's just go and restart it so we don't get completely scammed. I've actually not been on a train quite a while, truth be told. Truth be told, truth be told. This is the add-on that we're driving just now. Aha, cool. Right. So let's go. Bum, 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 bum. The only thing I'm finding with with this add-on so far is it can sometimes hemorrhage my frame rates for absolutely no reason, which is slightly upsetting, but no, it is what it is. Okay. So I actually don't know if this is going to be a stopping passenger service. I know from the title of the scenario that we're probably going to have to deal with signal changes. Let's just get some tail lights. Bad boy. Bad boy, bad boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boy, bad boy. Good day, peasants. Notice how none of them come from first class. That's how you can tell they're peasants. Yes, it's period appropriate. I can't go third person in this view, but even I'm period appropriate as my friend driver. Right, climb aboard. Let's shut this. Right, let's bibbity boppity and advance this property. So we're going to put the reverser forward, full forward. We're going to lock the doors. Okay, cylinder cocks are open. Small ejector is fully open. Large ejector, fully open. Oh shit. Full release on the brakes. And we're going to bring our regulator now to 25%. Full vacuum pressure, so we're going to shut the large ejector and give it a few seconds for the cocks to clear. Giggity giggity. Okay, I'm going to say that the cocks are clear, so we're going to close the cocks. And we're going to build up speed. So the speed limit here is 55 miles an hour, I do doth believe. So 10 miles an hour, we're going to bring the regulator back to about 50-odd%. So the reason that you do this is to try and keep... okay, and with this, we're going to bring up regulator. So it's hard to explain exactly how the regulator reverser works, but basically they control the way they control how the steam is used, basically. If you have the regulator open and the reverser at full speed, then you're basically at full forward. You are blowing through steam, and your steam chest pressure will drop. So at the moment, you can actually see that our boiler pressure is coming down pretty sharply. So we need to bring this reverser back quite a fair bit more. Let's bring it to 20%. So we're on quite a steep gradient here, but that's okay. Let's just have a look and see. Okay, so the boiler pressure is no longer dropping, so that's good. That if the boiler pressure starts dropping horrifically, you're going to stop accelerating. So it's a constant balancing act, basically. Is what we're doing here. Okay, so we're on a very steep incline at the moment, so we're not going to do anything here. So our semaphore signal is telling us that there is 2 lines. There are 2 lines. We are traveling on the left line. There is a left-hand main line and a right-hand main line. We're traveling on the left-hand main line, and the next signal is currently sitting at green. It is a distant repeater. Sweetie! Okay, our next stop is Acton Bridge, which is quite far away. Why is the signal so abusively high up? So this is a main signal. You can tell by the fact that it's red in color, not yellow. And it's telling me that we're going left and that the line is clear, which is fine by me. So we are slowly and unsurely picking up speed. How's the boiler pressure? Okay, boiler pressure is starting to recover. I'm going to open up the regulator slightly. We're holding. Yeah, okay, we're holding steam, so that's fine. Basically, you want the regulator to be as high as you can, as long as you're not hemorrhaging boiler pressure, is basically what the shtick is. So yeah. So yes, we actually have a fireman on board, or firewoman in this case. So she is keeping the fire stoked with them that are hot, spicy coal. And she's also in charge of keeping the boiler flooded with water. So flooding the boiler with water is quite important, because when you fill the boiler with water, you're filling it with cold water, which reduces your steam generation rate, which, if you are generating less steam than you are using, means that you will... oh, hello. Okay, so mainline signal green. So we're gonna keep going. Yeah. If you're generating less steam than you are using, then your boiler pressure is going to drop, which means your speed's going to drop, and then you come to a grinding halt. So you have to be careful exactly when you fill the boiler. So that's why you can't just leave the tap on, as it were. Because if you keep putting cold water into a boiler that you're trying to boil, it's just going to be problematic. So what you're trying to do with the boiler is you're trying to boil a lot of water, and then once the boiler levels start dropping, you then want to, at an opportune moment, refill it, to allow it in one go, to allow that all to get up to temperature, to then allow you to start generating steam. So it's quite a complicated process, both from the driver's perspective and the fireman's perspective. Ooh, coal door. Damn, son, there's a lot of coal. Right, okay, we're now actually gaining speed, which is pretty good. Signal ahead. So this is a combined signal, it looks like. No, it's not. I'm telling you a lie. So it's red, so it is a direct signal, and yeah. We're fine. Oh, look at this. 60 miles an hour. We are so... Oh, we're wheel spinning. We're wheel spinning at 60 miles an hour, boys. So signal ahead is great. Oh, yes. Look at this. Steam trains are just... beautiful. You love the factoids. Well, that's why people come here. People come here for two reasons. To hear me give facts about trains, and to hear me say really inappropriate things like, let's get steamy, and the fact that when we get to a station we have to play about with our cocks. You know, that kind of thing. All that good stuff, you know? You know how it is. Oh yes, we're almost at the speed limit, boys! We're almost at 80 fucking miles an hour. Woot woot! Oh, and we're wheel spinning at 75. Let's fucking go. Alright, okay, we're gonna kill the regulator, actually. Okay, kill the regulator. And we're gonna come on to about 10% brakes. Oh, shit. No, we're not. We're gonna come 50% brakes. Oh my god, we might derail here. I never realized there was a speed change. Ah! How's the train doing? Are we holding? Oh, thank fuck that Queso isn't here. Queso would be so upset at me breaking the speed limit. Okay. That's a combination signal showing we're double green ahead. Fine. Okay, we're under the speed limit, so full release. Giggity giggity. I love that you're just explaining folks how to get steaming. Yeah. Gotta get steaming. Okay, so we never... Okay, we're back up. So this is annoying because there's no actual speed markers, which is a thing. So combination signal showing that we're green and green. A junction signal showing that there is a main line which we are green to proceed on. But there is also a junction line that would take us to the left that we are not going down. We're back up to 80 miles an hour, so full release on the brakes, ejectors open. Let's slap that regulator. Let's get back up to speed. Yeah, trust me, Fudge. There's a few ways in which I can teach people how to get steaming. Steam trains, steam ships, alcohol consumption. You know, the usual. Right, okay, actually, hang on. Off regulator here. And let's just go for a little tickle of the steam brakes. So we're just holding this to bleed off some speed, which we've now bled. Just because there's a speed limit change. So I'm gonna have to rely on the HUD for this. I have actually been trying to avoid the HUD, but there's no actual speed signs. Okay, so home signal showing up ahead. We're back up now, speed limit 90 miles an hour, so let's slap the regulator fully open. We'll actually be stopping soon, to be fair. Acton Bridge, wherever the fuck that is, Middle England somewhere. So this is Liverpool to Crewe, is the route that we're driving on. I have absolutely no idea where that is. But yeah. Alright, so when we get to this station, I'll try and explain to you what cocks are. Oh, hang on a minute, this is an important signal. Okay, so there is a signal ahead that is not currently at green. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring us on 50% brakes. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna go for 75% brakes. And we're gonna watch out for the signal, which may or may not still be at red. So there it is, and it's in the horizontal position, which means do not cross. So we're gonna go full on the brakes, and in fact, actually, no, it's not. It's a home signal. So it's a junction signal. It is a junction signal, and the main line. So the taller one, remember, is the main line. The taller one is at green, which tells me that I can proceed. Oh. Hello, Badger. How's it going? I don't know why it's so quiet. Why are we wheel spinning? Why are we wheel spinning? Okay, fine. So, okay. So we're just gonna coast in at this speed. Maximum speed! Yeah, we did that earlier, where I didn't realize there was a speed limit change, and I took a corner at pretty fucking fast, frankly. Fine, we didn't derail. We have only derailed once so far. Okay, so this signal, so this home signal now is at red, which means we can't cross it. So we're just going to be very gentle with a little bit of braking here. I'm going to go up 50% on the brakes. And we're going to full service the brake. We stop just before the signal. The signaler is calling us. Go see what they want. Oh, okay. Okay, let's just unlock the doors. So we've got to go see the signaler. Alright. Okay, fine. Boo, I want to see you drift a train. You can't drift a train, you can only derail a train. So one thing that we need... So when you stop, you will notice two things. So you will notice the steam venting from the top of the train, but not from the main exhaust, which is at the front. The reason for that is that we're still... Even when we're stopped, we're still generating steam. But the steam isn't being used because we've stopped. So, as a consequence, the boiler is already above its pressure limit. So what's happening is actually releasing that pressure, so the boiler doesn't explode. Because if a fucking steam train explodes, and I've seen pictures of it, it's pretty outstanding. Yeah, it gets pretty rough pretty fast. Hello. Okay, fine. So what we're gonna do here is we are going to, yes. The other thing that we need to do is we need to open our cocks. So I told you this was gonna get raunchy, and I'll explain to you what the cocks are in a second. I need to sit to do this. Okay, so my cocks are open. So right. So your cylinder cocks is this thing here, and that's what pushes the piston. You know, it's what pushes the piston that turns the wheels. When you're stationary, if the cylinder cocks are closed, then what's happening is the steam is entering into the cylinder cocks, but it isn't being utilized to push the pistons. Oh no, oh no, we're one away from 100. Yikes. Yeah, so the steam enters the cocks. And it's not being used because the regulator's closed, so the pistons aren't moving, because the train is stopped. So what happens is that the steam eventually condenses into water, and causes damage to the cocks. Water is problematic to cocks. So consequently, you open the cocks, which is one of these valves down here, to let the water drip out. There you go. So that's how you deal with cock issues. Okay, so let's just be careful. Ooh, Signor's there. He's almost angry with us. Right. So, railway safety, look both ways for crossing your trackaroni macaroni. Yo, Chief, what's good? Reports of a cow on the upline. We think they have the situation under control now. Yes, Phil Pickles in chat, baby! Okay, cool. I'll route you onto the slow line. Sorry, it will make your journey a bit longer, and you can inform the signalman at Hartford of the situation too, please. Yes, okay. So we're gonna have to stop at Hartford. So this happens. This actually happens in railways. You know, you get shit, and if we ever do some SimSig on stream, and my god, you guys, oh, can I actually get up here? Oh. You guys will have to be really keen to join me for a SimSig stream, but you will actually learn a lot. I think people would enjoy it if I did do one. Hey, used to see you. I did see you. Sorry, I did see you. Yeah, I will check. I'll catch up on chat in a wee second. I'm just catching the odd wee bit here and there. We'll get going, and I'll catch up on chat. Yeah, I should probably do a SimSig chat at some point. I think we would enjoy it. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up the large ejector. So what the large ejector does is it allows us to get vacuum quickly, which releases the fucking brakes in it. So we're going to full release on the brakes, and with the large ejector open, that is going to slap itself wide open. We're going to put the reverser forward as full as it will go and open up the regulator to about 20-odd%. Make sure those doors are shut. I'm sure they are. So, we obviously talked about the cylinder cocks and why we open them. Yes, yeah, so I have to close the cocks, right? I have to close the cocks. So with the regulator open, I'm now putting more steam into the cocks. But I've actually got my cylinder cocks open, giggity giggity. So you can see here where that water would be draining out of the cylinder cocks. It's actually, the steam is now ejecting from it, which means I am not accelerating as efficiently as I could be. So now I close my cock, and there we go. No steam escaping. Woot woot. Okay. If this is a drinking game, you'd be dead. Look, Itacia, the title of the stream is Time to Get Steamy. What did you expect, my chief? What did you expect? Did you have a good night yesterday? I was watching Fudge and Ntini's stream. I heard you on Minecraft. I hope you're having a good old time. Okay, we've now got some good speed, so I'm going to tweak the reverser back to about 50 on the gauge, which it is at now, and we're going to slap the accelerator, well, the regulator. Oh yes, listen to that. So regulator is now fully open. We're actually quite disturbed on this. So, okay, so we're going in a slow line. So the slow line is problematic because our speed is limited to now 35 miles an hour. Okay, now the time off here. Okay, no problem, KG. I'll probably see you later. Okay, we're gonna bring the regulator back a little bit. How are we doing for steam chest pressure? Oh, chest pressure is dropping. So let's tweak the reverser back a wee bit even more. That's too much. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do 25%. Okay. So pressure's starting to rise a bit, so 25% is fine. So let's just have to chill here. Okay, we're basically at the speed limit anyway, which is 35 miles an hour. So we're gonna close off the regulator. Well, we're not gonna close it off, but we're just gonna stop a wee bit. Right. Now I've got some time to check on chat. Woo! Okay, fine. Okay, let's just scroll up here. Maybe you haven't tried hard enough to drift a train. There's a scene from, is it Polar Express? Where they fucking drift a train. They dead ass drift a fucking train. On the fucking thing. I've never seen the film, but I've seen I have seen like clips of it. It just seems a bit silly. Yeah, okay. So yes, no drifting train. Bonkers take me, don't caress me. And Nisasia says, well, naturally I come in when you're talking about the bonkers. Oh, yeah. That was Badger adding quote 29. That's a great quote. Well done, Badger. Time for you to do some wild content. Yeah, understood. Opening cocks right now. I feel like my audience might need some help here. I'm slightly worried, but yeah. Hipple streams are educational. Thank you, Cecilia. Look, I try to be silly, but also educational, so I need to check on the signal. Oh, this is an inverted semaphore signal. So the inverted ones they go down when they mean green. So these are, in fact, fuck it. Let's just get this back on. So this will either be a somersault signal or an inverted signal. We'll see in a second. Somersault signals are fucking whack. Let's just see how it be. Oh shit. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna ignore the fact that we're speeding like a champ. Okay, it's just an inverted signal, okay. So the problem with the inverted signals, let's just go for a wee tickle on this. Okay, we're back up to full speed anyway, that's fine. So we've passed our cow, I didn't even spot the cow, to be honest. Okay, we're actually gonna come in Hereford soon anyway. Inverted. let's yeah. So regulator full open. Yeah, okay, we're gonna be coming in to stop at this station here soon. So let's just be ready on that one. Oh shit! Our large ejector was open this whole time. Shit, that's not good. Okay, fine. Okay, we'll come to a stop and then we'll... Yeah, so so this is a normal kind of semaphore signal, and the one that goes up. And I'll tell you why that's important once we've stopped, because I don't really want to miss this here stop. We're actually going to bring the brakes into full application. I'm going to full release a second. Fucking release, brakes, release! Whoa, we're wheel spinning, whoa! Fucking wheel spin, baby! Fucking god, right? Okay, let's just get this ejector open. I guess we're not exactly stopping here, are we? We're just gonna go talk to the signaler, I guess. Okay, we'll go forward a little bit, and we'll try and not keep fucking this up. We'll try. Oh, damn. He is fly as fuck. What an absolute lad. Alright, we'll put the brakes to 50%. That'll do us. Cool. Okay, so... what we're going to do is we're going to keep the ejector on the blower. Blower is fine. We will open our cocks and we'll bippity-boppity get the fuck off this property. Okay, let's go chat to the signaler. So here is the train over here. So... yeah, I'll tell you before we talk to the signaler. And I can't. Okay, it's can't. Yeah. Fine. Oh, hang on. Can I do something with you? Yeah, boy. Bagging some coal. Collectibles, baby. Hello, signaler. I've just come from Acton Bridge to check on the cow situation. It looks like they've herded the cows, but they're still quite near the tracks. It's probably not safe to open up the up lines yet. Thanks for the report. I'll farm Acton Bridge. Cool. Thank you kindly. Can I bippity-boppity in advance from this property? I can't. I'm still locked in this fucking interaction. Oh, there we go. Okay, fine. Oh, hi. So I need to hop back on board the train here in order to get going. Please stop opening your cocks. No, look, I have to open my cocks. Otherwise, I break the train, alright? I can't fucking help it. Oh, wait, I have to... okay. Lock doors. So, right, let's take a look at something here. Okay, so, oh my god, that's a bit of a miserable signal, to be honest. Okay, so, I don't know how well you'll be able to see this perfectly, honestly. Let's try and get nice and close. So, these signals come from a time where there is no electrics, okay? So what actually happens, how these signals work, is that they actually have little tension cables that go inside these. Okay, and these cables run down the poles along down into the ground. They travel underground adjacent to the railway, and they go to these signal boxes here, where they're controlled by the junction, by these junction boxes. These are called. So what you do is you've got a signaler. They live up here, and there's just a whole bunch of levers. The levers control the junctions. So this is the junctions, and they control the lights as well. Sometimes there's systems to have them automatically. Semaphore signals do tend to stem from a time before like widespread electricity use was common for activating the tension stuff. It was literally just like a fucking pulley system, to be fair. I think this is the 1950s or 60s rendition of the route, so hence we do actually have some electrical signaling. But anyway, the reason why inverted semaphore signals are problematic. So this is a normal semaphore signal. So if you think that when the line is tense, can I pause this? I think I can. Yeah. So when the line is tense, oh no, pause. No, okay, fine. I don't need pause. Jeez. Oh damn it, no, okay. So when the line is tense, the signal goes up, and it's giving us a go position. So when it's up in that diagonal position, it is telling us that we are good to go. Okay, that we are clear to go. Now, if you imagine you've got a little hungry bunny that's digging at the side of the track, it cuts through it, finds this cable, and it bites through it. The cable is snapped. It's no longer tense anymore. In a normal signal, what happens when the tension is removed? It goes boop, it goes down. It goes down into this horizontal position, which means stop. So you've got a safety system there. If something happens to that cable and the cable snaps, it will always display a red light. It will always display a red light. Now, if we go back, let's try and... I think it wasn't too far away. So the problem with an inverted signal... So is this an inverted one? No. Is this... Yeah, okay. So we don't have one at green to show you, I don't think. No, they're all red. So the problem with inverted signals is that their go position is down. So when their line is at tension, it means stop, and down means go. So think of the same situation again. You've got a hungry little rabbit. It comes up, it bites the cable, boop, it drops down. The signaler now has no control whatsoever over that signal, but it's telling the drivers that it's clear to proceed, and that is dangerous. So the inverted signals, and it's kind of strange to see like the two different kinds in one place, but yeah, anyway, it is what it is. Anyway, let's get our regulator open a little bit. We're going to full release our brakes and open up this large ejector to get vacuum pressure on this. Our cocks are nice and open. Okay. Vacuum pressure is looking good, so our brakes are at full release. So let's shut off the... oh shit. Thank you for the panicky to see it. Why are my sound alerts so quiet? I'm so confused. No, why my sound alerts are so quiet? I need to look into that. I'm not getting quite the same spook when they're this quiet. No, I need to figure that one out. Okay, right, anyway, so we're going, so let's close... Oh shit, no, not reverser. Let's close our cocks. Let's tweak the reverser back to about 50 on the board. Panic at the inverted signal, yes. It's like a shit version of Panic at the Disco, isn't it? Panic at the inverted signal. Okay, right, we're at good whack. I think our boiler pressure is holding well, so let's slap this regulator full open. How are we doing for stuff? Oh, we are hemorrhaging. We are hemorrhaging boiler pressure, so let's go down to 25%. And that has stopped. No, we're still dropping a little bit, actually. Let's go down a wee bit more. Okay, our steam chest is starting to rise up. Let's keep going. We're not so hot on water levels, to be honest. Can we open up the exhaust? Woo! Hello. What happened? I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Uh oh, not good. I'm fucking. I'm stuck in the train. I can't. The regulator's fully open. I can't get to the fireman. Help me! Oh, it's all gone wrong. I may have to reload the last checkpoint options. Can I load the last checkpoint? No, I fucking can't. Panic again, yeah. Yet. Wow. I've done schlurped. I can't actually do anything. Okay, well that's problematic. Alright, okay. We done scobbied that one up. Fucking hell. It's a nice steamy ride in the country, yes, indeed. Indeed. Alright, okay. I think I'm gonna have a quick couple of minutes break. And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna try. I'm not quite sure if we'll try a different scenario, because this is all kind of humping and shunting stuff. I just want a nice simple passenger line thing to do for just now. So let's go to what month is it? It's June just now, isn't it? Let's go for clear. Let's go for a little bit of light clouds. Let's take in some English countryside. Right, I'm gonna find something to do for us to go for a wee train ride with. And when we come back, yeah, we'll get going. But yeah, just gonna have a wee break, folks. I'll see you on the other side. Bye. Oh God, I fucked up!
What did you do?
I forgot that it was a ladder on the way down. I'm not. I thought it was a fire escape because I saw the other fire escape, and I fucked up.
I fell on you. What the fuck, man?
Oh no, I also fell.
Oh my fucking! See, if we fail this because we had fucking everybody scobbying up a ladder.
I had it under control until Octi decided, you know what, I'm going to go up with that.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't even remember going to bed, Hibble.
Well, I mean, you fucking passed out on the couch. It was great.
I don't even remember that.
Oh yeah, you were asleep! Of course you wouldn't! Oh lord, they're going! Ah! Okay, well I'm dead. Back! Team shot, baby, team shot! Oh!
Can we get some big stands in the chat?
I chose my targets poorly. Right, do you two want to fucking get in there and— oh lord! Gonna ease up the throttle a little bit. What are you doing, aircraft? Oh fuck, I'm dead. Not good, not good, not good! Ah! Well, if you want me to do a train safety announcement, here's my pitch, right? There is two kinds of being sucked off on a train station platform that can happen. If you want the happy one, stay behind the yellow line.
Fucking naked fucking... Oh, kill bastard!
Rage Against Naked
Knuckles,
Knuckles.
I will-
No, I just got pushed off.
You fucking deserved it. I'm on your team.
There's no teams here.
I don't see anyone.
Alexander,
Watch
you
that!
can't-
Watch that! Watch that! Watch
I'm
that
not
in the stream!
surprised.
Watch that in the stream if you've got it open.
Killed a man in a hole.
I just fucking Hibblejaybob rains from above, motherfucker! Go. Fuck! We weren't prepared for the gas!
Well, shit.
But he talks all like this. No, wait, that's not right. Troity betoity woities, that's what he says.
I don't know if he's. I don't know. I've met Donahue O'Sullivan, and he was my.
Shaggy me tighty whitey.
And then Donahue O'Sullivan left the county.
It did not work.
President.
Oh, actually. Oh my! Oh!
Boingy
I
boingy.
am the best at this game that there ever was.
Yeah. Oh, you little shit.
You are a terror.
You rat of a child.
Did he just quack? Coughing. All right. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Yeah. So we kind of got a little bit stuck there, didn't we? Okay, yeah. So we're gonna do a stopping passenger service. Is what we're gonna do. So we need to unlock the doors. There we go. So yeah, so live injector. Oops. Not what I wanted. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I need to sneeze real bad. Ooh, bless me. Oh, okay. Cool. So I think this is our water level. I think. That's a handbrake. This is our tools. And at the fireman station. Ooh. Hello. Alright. Cool. We don't have a fireman for some reason. I want to see what happens. So let's see if we can't flood some water. Okay. So we've got a couple minutes to prepare for this. Our cocks are open, which is fine and dandy. So this is Ditton Junction. This is our station where we start, and we're going to be heading to Liverpool on this here journey. Let's get our headlights in order. Okay, let's try and go to the front of the train. So, can I attach, so headlamp. Okay, so I think one lamp up top is a stopping passenger service, which is fine. Basically what we are. We've got first class at this end. So we've actually got the correct, oh, this is a guard's car here, and another guard's car here. Must obviously be expecting a lot of stuff. A little bit of electric signaling, which isn't too shabby. My god, how much cargo does this train think it's fucking hot? Oh, you're already done, aren't you? Okay, so yeah, we've got that. Okay, fine. Okay, so yeah. Either nobody's wanting to board, everybody who has boarded is boarded. So yeah, what's that done for our water level? Nothing. No, I just, the reason I'm just kind of ever so slightly curious because I could see our water levels going down, but I wasn't too sure if. Oh yes, our invisible fireman is doing invisible fireman stuff. I'm not sure actually. Let me just check something real quick. Oh, okay, that's for a completely different thing. Okay, bad. Alright, okay, fine. Cool. Okay, I think that's non-functional on this, which is fine. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So let's lock the doors. I wonder actually. No, okay, I can't board. Okay, doors are locked. I'm happy, so we're gonna climb aboard. Shut this. Reverser to full forwards. We're at now. We're gonna give us a little bit of oomph on this. Full release on the brakes with a large ejector fully open, the small ejector fully open. So what the ejectors are, the ejectors use steam to remove air from the system, to eject air from the system, which creates a vacuum pressure, which we use to remove air from the braking system. So we're going to shut this, and we're going to shut this. We are good to go. So current speed limit here is 50 miles an hour, so it's 50 miles an hour. Our fireman, I don't know whether the fireman is invisible from time to time. I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but he's what he does. Stand there. Alright. Cool. Okay, we're now at some speed, so we're going to tweak the reverser back to about 50% and open up the regulator gradually. So, full open on the regulator. Signal ahead. I can't quite see if that's for us or not. This one here. Oh, okay, this one is for us. It's telling us that we are going on the main line and that the main line is clear, which is good. We're at, has our boiler pressure. Boiler pressure is dropping, so let's tweak this down to about 20 on the reverser. So we're at the 20 mark. Alright. Home signal showing our line is clear. That's all fine and good. Okay, how's the pressure? Pressure starting to recover a little bit. We'll hold it on this for just now. We'll hold it at 20 for just now. Alright, cool. I did wonder if the water was implemented purely because I can see that this thing, well, this amount seemed to be dropping. Ooh, steam heating regulating valve. Whistle. Yeah, boy. There's a lot of cocks in this. A lot of valves, a lot of cocks. Okay, so we're at 40 miles an hour. Green light, so we've not got semaphore signals, so we've actually got electric signals, which is quite nice. And we're just going to keep heading on. Meanwhile, I'm just going to alt-tab out real quick. Close that, we're going to go to our... Alright, I'll have to explore that. Okay, we're just about at the speed limit and we're still green on the signal. We're going to tweak the regulator back to about half. Actually, we're going to let ourselves just bleed some speed a little bit here. Ah, look how rough that ride is. Ah, none of that modern suspension for us, folks. Okay, so, yep, green signal. Let's keep going. Right, I just want to see something here. So we're going to test. Way too quiet. Alright, we're going to work out what's happening with that. There's something ain't quite right. Jesus, such a rough ride. Ah, but look how pretty the train is. Yeah. Ah, stunning. See? Looks like an abandoned train station. So one thing you have to do, if you're ever going through a tunnel in a steam train, let's just put, whoa. Oh no. So yeah, one thing you have to do in a steam train if you're ever going through a tunnel, is that you have to close over the firebox. So that's a firebox. The reason why you do that is obviously a lot of the smoke that's generated from burning the coal. What are these signals? We're green ahead. Okay, that's fine by me. So yeah. Oh my god, that's a horrible looking signal, isn't it? Look at that bad boy. Oh. Just look at that. That is just beautiful. So you've got 4 different kinds of signals there. I like it. I love it. Oh, frame rate. I've been in frame rate. Yeah. So okay, we're getting ready to stop, aren't we? I might go for a wee bit of a 30% break here. Okay, no, we're way too far away, aren't we? We're gonna full release the brakes here. Yeah. What was I saying? I forgot. Oh yeah, right. Okay, so when you're going to a tunnel, right? There's obviously an exhaust for the smoke that's generated from burning the coal to escape the train. And what happens is when you enter a tunnel, the very front of the train is pushing air as the train goes past. Now, when the train's driving normally, that's fine because the air can just brush off the side. But when you go into a tunnel, that air gets compressed against the tunnel and pushes back against the train. That's why when you're on a modern train, if you're traveling at speed, your ears will sometimes pop when you go through a tunnel. That's why. That is why. It's because that pressure has nowhere to go. It's pushing back against the train, and it increases the let's go full application on the brakes here. Yeah, increases the air pressure, and it pops your ears. That's why that happens. That's all fine and good for a modern train. Oh shit, I need to open my cocks. Okay, there we go. For an old-timey train, what actually happens, I'm not sure where the smoke vent is on this. It might be here. But let's say it's here. So what happens in a steam train is that the smoke vent, the air kind of wraps around the train, and the high pressure air then enters the smoke vent, which pushes back into the firebox. Which, okay, we've got some time to kill here, so that's fine. It then enters the firebox, and it actually it lifts all the coal, the hot coals, the ember, and the very fire itself. It's high pressure oxygenated air, so it rapidly increases the heat and the amount of flames that are going on in that fire, and then it actually blows it back into the engineer's compartment here. It's called blowback, and it is very fatal. It is very, very fatal. So, yeah. That's one thing to watch out for. We've got 4 minutes to kill. We apparently made some good time, so let's go ahead and try and get some collectibles, shall we? Blowback, yeah? Yep. Very, very dangerous thing. There's a collectible. Can I get in here? Oh, I can. Any other collectibles? No, nothing hidden. Can I get down here? Oh, I can. So, I can go this way. Wow, I'm in the ether. Here's another poster here. So yeah, there you go. There's a fact for how to keep safe if you're ever driving a steam train. Fire bucket, yep. So there's one thing I don't know. Must have been all that speeding. We only sped once, to be fair. And to be fair, it did tell us we had to get in at 12:45. So actually, technically speaking, we're a minute late in getting in. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, see, I know shit. I know shit about trains. Don't worry about it. Okay. So there's a fourth type of collectible, but I don't know what it is. Got 2 minutes left on the clock, so... Oh, hello. No, I don't want to give up control. We're having fun. We're just doing collectibles. Nothing to do anything. Oh, fire bucket? Fire bucket. Full sack. Any other collectible? Oh, yes there is. Sleepers again. Still got 2 minutes. Speedy McGee! It's fine, Queso's not here. I can speed as much as I want to. No harm, no foul. Fire buckets. Gotta catch 'em all! Hang on a minute. Don't we have a quote about that? Quote. Body. Okay, that's not the one we wanted. Quote. Bags? Body bags, gotta catch 'em all! Yeah, there you go. That's what I was looking for. Oh god. Yeah, gotta catch all the body bags, you know? Let's just do a very illegal cross maneuver. Passengers, you saw nothing. Don't report me to the board. Shame there's no bar car on this. You know, you can, you know, just go for a quick bevy. A beveragoo. As you would. Okay, wait, does it tell me what the collectibles are? No, I think it does in the main menu, but not this one. Oh well, fine. Anyway, whatever. Beware of trains at a train station. You've missed my singing. No, you don't you lie to me. Don't lie to me. So yeah. 1934. Would I lie? You hate my singing and you know it. Oh, can I climb up here? Water tank. That's a water tank. Alright, let's climb down. Alright, we're about to get going, so let's just get set. The water levels. So I'm not really sure quite what happens with the water levels, to be perfectly honest with you. I actually kind of want to see something a second. Control guide. AWS. Camera. So, oh, okay, I can increase the blower, can I? Actually, wait, is there a fucking option? Advanced settings. That's graphic. Audio. Does it controls? Ooh, hello. Oh no, I don't have one of these. Okay, fine. Okay, so yeah. I just want to see if there's any different views for the. Let's just try this. Okay, let's just sit down here. So F1, that F2, that F3, frame rate 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh god, I've done something terrible. Oh, it's all gone wrong. Okay, if you guys can still hear me, my screen is completely black. I can't, there's literally... Oh, hello, is it back? Oh, it's back, okay, cool, banging. I don't know what happened there, something happened there. But anyway, we should be good to go. Anyway, we're now just about where we are, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna lock our doors. Reverser fully forward. Regulator to about 20 odd %. Large ejector fully open. Brake full release. And our next stop is West Allerton in a mile. Okay, full release on the vacuum. So we're going to shut over the frames.exe is temporary left the chat. You're good now, yeah, thank you. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to whip the reverser back to 50 odd %, which is now what it's at. Blow open the regulator, and by that I mean we're going to slap it open. We're going to close our cocks. And yeah, we're going to try and build up some speed. I feel the need for speed. No, I just wanted to see how much water I had on boards, to be honest, because I don't actually know if I have to, like, fill it or open it or what have you. Let's bring us to about 25% just now on the regulator. Boiler pressure is holding. Not too sure what this is. Some kind of pressure, but I'm not really sure what is. Is there not a guide somewhere? Okay, never mind, we're coming into the station anyway. So we're going to close on this and we're going to dip our brake to about 20 odd %. Okay. It's like my blood pressure everything. Wait, hang on, what? Yeah, we are. We're choo-chooing. We're going on board some choo-choos today. That's exactly what we're doing, Rusty. Welcome in. How have you been? It's been a while. It's been a while since I chatted to you. It's like my blood pressure every time you scream. Yeah, and that's why the panic. That's why the panic redemption is so wonderful. But I need to work out why it's so quiet. Okay, it doesn't actually tell me what this is. Well, that's fine. Alright. I guess. We're full release on the brakes, but we're pulling in here. So we were due to get in 30 seconds ago. We're a little bit late, but that's all kind of good. We're going to bring our brakes on, and we're going to go full service. Come on, stop. Good shit. Okay, so we're going to unlock the left doors, we're going to open our cocks, reverser full forward, and that's fine for just now. The blower is okay, yeah. I think this is just a quick stop, so let's go for a very fast yeet and see if we can't get the stuff. If it's through Scream Send Alerts... What? If it's through Scream... Oh, Stream Send Alerts, it's just updated. Oh, no, so mine's hasn't updated. It's just, yeah, they're just quiet, I'm not sure why. I don't have an option in OBS to control their volume anymore. I'm not quite sure why. So basically what happened was I was streaming a couple of days ago, and every USB switched off. And what that, like, when I came back, OBS was fucked, all my peripherals were fucked, it was just a bit... problematic. Okay, right. Let's go for this. So full on the reverser. We're going to release the brakes. We're going to open the regulator to about 25%. Open the large ejector to full open. And we're going to get some puff on the go. Yeah. Okay. Brakes are at full release, so let's close the large ejector. We've had a good few puffs now, so let's close the cocks. We'll tweak the reverser back to about 50%, and let's just gradually open the regulator to full oomph. Alright, we're now at full oomph here. Coming up on 20 odd mile an hour. We don't even have a speed gauge in this. I'm not too sure what this is measuring, but anyway, fine. Well, we don't have a speed gauge. Oh, hang on, we're stopping momentarily anyway, aren't we? May as well just hold here for just now, I guess. So we are running a fair bit late. Well, we're running about a minute late, to be honest. Probably 2 minutes by the time we get there. So, you know, by British rail standards, we're all right. We're doing all right. It's been all right. I've been playing a bunch of GTA Online and RD Online recently. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. You not really been doing much Western stuff, I take it. Yeah. I've been on Wild recently. And in fact, Wild is where we're going to be going after this. Maybe about an hour's time. We're going to be heading over to do some Wild gameplay. Okay, yeah, but I'm not the person to ask about technical who has, as everyone probably knows. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm not sure what the cause is, to be perfectly honest with you. So yeah, I need to look at it. The problem was that so in my OBS I had a whole bunch of settings that let me control the individual. Let's come to full application. Right. Okay, so we're going to open the right doors only here. So unlock doors on the right. Okay. And we are going to be leaving all... Oh, fuck. I forgot my cock. Okay, cocks are open. Fine. Okay, fine. We don't have long for collect the bubbles. Come on, what you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? Give mommy your fix. Yeah, I used to have the ability to control the volume of all of my sound alerts. But then when that crash happened, I only had the microphones and any videos, any other input, so any of the browser sources, such as the sound alerts. It doesn't fucking show me anymore, which is really upsetting, but yeah, whatever. Okay. Let's lock the right-hand doors. Alright. For fuck's sake. Okay. Right. Let's do this as quick as we can. Full release. Large ejector full open. So we're only just pulling away from this station. And we are, in fact, we're due to be there at this other station now. So that's a bit problematic. So we're going to shut the cops nice and early. Get this regulator. Shit, we're wheel spinning. Okay, we're gonna wind our neck in a little bit. Okay, 25%. Let's tweak you down to 50. Let's slowly feed that regulator in. Regulator is well fed in. Oh, that's way too much. Okay, we're on quite a steep gradient here. Really close this. Alright, we're good. I think we're doing okay. Yeah, I've discovered that my OBS, so I can basically mute Discord chat. Oh, you can? Oh, see, I can't. That's annoying. Collect the bubbles. Yeah, they collect the bubbles. You know, little cute collectibles. I mean, I say cute collectibles, but this is England in the like 50s or 60s, so it's depressing, and it's basically just like shoveling coal. You know, that kind of shit. Ooh. Alright, so we're back into some modern signaling. Currently we're running about 3 or 4 minutes late, which is fine. We're going to kill the regulator here. We're going to bring the reverser at full forward. And we're going to bring our brake to about 50% just now. Go into this here station. Nice and gently does it. Okay, we're stopping way too much. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ejector full open. Come on, release the brakes. Come on, release the brakes. Release the brakes. Ah, shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So I fucked up and let the brakes come off. Yeah, hype to get some black off. Yeah, boy. I was just I was telling the chat a little bit before you arrived about how the various fun and exciting ways you can get killed on a steam train. The most common of which being blowback if you're the driver of a steam train. That's always a good barrel of laughs, that one. Okay, let's apply the brakes to 50%. And we're gonna unlock the left-hand doors. Blowbacks and cocks. This stream... Oh yeah, cocks. Thanks for the reminder. Fucking hell, almost forgot. I almost forgot. Yeah, I mean, you can always hit up with quote 2 again. You know how it is. Oh, fuck, that's not one thing. Okay, I'm not gonna get out and try and get some collectibles. Let's try and make up some time. So we're gonna lock our doors. Okay, all doors locked and secured, so we're going to accelerate to about 20%. Full release on the brakes, and let's open the large ejector to get that brakes nice and open. I'm still not sure if they've added hump yards yet, Isacia. That's kind of the depressing thing. I'm not sure if they have actually done it. Kind of depressing, but hey-ho. Okay, so brakes are full release. Let's close that large ejector. We're picking up speed, so let's tweak the reverser back to about 50. How long? A mile and a half. So let's just gently speed that regulator. Faster and faster and faster. I wish I could demonstrate a hump yard to you, but sadly that's just not where we are right now. Okay, let's just gently tweak this back as we start increasing speed. So to about 25%. Put it as. Okay, that's giving us a bit of an oomph. I've left my cock open too long. Don't worry, I know how one works. Yeah, I imagine you probably would know how humping works. Yeah, given I've told you all about hump yards before. Whoa. Okay. So we're in the but I'll wait till the day where I get hibbled by some such things. Ooh, this is an interesting one. Okay, so we probably have a signal change coming here. The reason why I say that is we look at this. Okay, so we look at this signal, and what it's telling us is that the higher one is the main line, and this one that's slightly lower is in the raised position. So that's telling us that we are taking a line to the right. So if we look, our train is probably gonna turn here. Oh shit! Oh, I've been screwed by a speed limit here, but it's fine. Fine, as long as we don't derail. We're not gonna. Fine. Okay. As soon as we're clear of this, we'll go back up to speed. Yep, okay. Okay, so now we're coming to a combined signal, which is 1 up, 1 down. So that is telling us that this signal is at yellow. as opposed to anything else. So we're just gonna follow this round, and we're actually gonna gently apply the brakes here. So our next signal is somewhere. I can't see it. So banner repeater signal showing that the signal is at green. So off the brakes. So a banner repeater is used when you can't see the main signal. And indeed, we come round and there it is that we are green and green across the board. Let's get that large ejector open to release that brake. Keep our speed up as best we can. Alright. That signal isn't for us because it's facing the wrong way. We're going to be going on the left line here. And we are 1 up and 1 down, which tells us that this signal is green, but the next is not looking so good. Wait, is that a banner? Oh no, sorry, that's a subsidiary line, so yes. Sorry, that's a shunting signal. More than anything else. Okay, so we're just going to keep going with this. Okay. I didn't close the ejector, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna kill off our speed a little bit. And we're gonna apply our brakes. I can't actually see where we're stopping. But I imagine it's pretty close given how close we are to this. My god, this is a bit of an absolute unit of a train station, isn't it? Oh. Oh yeah, okay, do you know what, that'll actually do us, to be fair. Okay, we'll keep the brakes at about 50%, and we'll open the right-hand doors for this. I don't actually know why they would get you to stop so far forward when there's not much benefit to stopping so far forward. So yeah, we'll take the L on that one. We're due to be here until... Oh, actually, we've got minutes there. So because this is a bigger station, we spend a wee bit more time boarding passengers. So we've actually got a few minutes there, which is kind of nice. So we finished boarding, but we've got no. We've got to wait for another minute. So another collectible over there, but we've only got 15 seconds. So we've actually made up some time. So let's just get on board and be ready to go. Ah shit, I forgot to open the cocks. Okay, lock doors. Let's open the cocks now to get some of that stuff there. Okay, so our next stop is Liverpool, which is our final destination. Our terminus. So ejector full open. And we do that to release all of the brakes so that we can get ourselves going, like so. Now that we're going, we get a good few puffs out of the system, so let's shut our cocks down. We're going to wind our reverser back a wee bit more. So speed limit here is just 30 miles an hour. Okay, so we're going to be slightly weird. Shut off the large ejector. Didn't need it open that long. No problem, Misa. Thank you for the alert. I'll catch you later. Okay, so this is a nice steep downhill gradient. So I think probably what we're going to do is probably going to bring our reverser's neck in a wee bit. We're actually probably going to sit on the brakes. Yeah, so this is a really steep downhill. In fact, this is a 1 in 93 gradient, so that is very, very steep. I think the steepest that a train has to take, like, ever is like a 1 in 30. That is very, very steep. So that is, for every 30 meters you go forward, you go 1 meter up. That is actually huge. I think the biggest a freight train can take is about 1 in 50. This is 1 in 93, so this is incredibly steep, to be fair. But it's downhill, so we're just managing our speed with the Breakeroni Macaroni. We're actually going to go on the brakes because we're coming into a speed change. And it really does. And I kind of want to see this, to be honest, because I'm kind of a bit pissed off at this route. Because it changes the speed without actually giving you any indication of what the speed is changing to. And it penalizes you for it, which is a bit bullshit, I think. Fuck, okay, large jet is still open, come on. Yeah, we stopped the train, that's a bit problematic. Okay. So, hell, we're going down is so friggin' steep that we're on 30% brakes, and we're still speeding. Signal's looking relatively green, which is good. Get ourselves into Liverpool. Liverpool! Da-da-da-da-dee-do, da-da-da-da-dee-do, da-da-da-da-dee-do. Oh, okay. So we're going into platform 2. And we're due in there, not for another 30 seconds. So actually, we made up good time. We made up good time with our routes, which is fine. So now that we're moving, so because this is a terminus station, there's no point using mainline signals anymore. So we've got shunting signals. So the bottom light indicates that it's powered, and then the red bottom light indicates no-go, and an upper white light indicates go. So we passed that one, which is go. We've got this one, which means go. That one means red over there, so we're gonna follow this. Such a friggin' steep hill, this. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so let's just coast on in to Liverpool. So we're a wee bit late, but actually I think we've done quite well, to be fair, on that stopping service. It's our first stopping service we've actually done so far. Okay, let's go for a fair bit of brakes. Oh shit, don't hit the buffers. Ah, now we're fine. Plenty of time, plenty of time. Hey, yo. Alright, let's unlock the left doors. Alright, there we are. Hey! Yeah, okay, fine. So, yeah. Happy days. So we only got a silver medal for that. I think we got a silver medal because of we did have a big stop inaccuracy, so Edge Hill we were way off the mark with. We also had a couple of pretty bad speeding offenses because we got fucked over quite a fair bit. We were also quite harsh in braking and coming to a stop when we really didn't need to. But Diaz Wadi Adiaz. Oh right, okay. Right, let's have a look to see what other scenarios that we've got to do. Or I might do something else. So I kind of want to do this one for a wee bit. Yeah, the tables have turned. Let's do how the tables have turned, okay? So we're gonna do this one. Because I kind of want to see how a turnstile works. We've not used turnstiles yet in this game before. But turnstiles are pretty important. So modern trains, if you've seen my train simulator streams before, you'll seen how they look. In that locomotives tend to have two ends. There's a fucking intro thing. Locomotives tend to have two ends, which means you can drive them either way, which is all fine and good. Diesel multiple units are the same. They've got a cab in either end. Electric multiple units, it's fine. Steam trains very much have a forward direction. So you use a thing. I mean, that's not strictly true. Okay, you can drive a steam train in another direction. But to give you a wee example, so if we hop on board this, let me climb. Let me climb. Let me climb. Okay. Yeah. So I've got the window here. I can see forward. Uh-oh. I can't really see in reverse. That is a bit of a problem. So yeah. So trains do have steam trains do have an ideal forward direction. So what you use is you use this thing called a turntable, and it does exactly what it says. It turns the locomotive around. Hey, Captain Flack, welcome in. Yes, yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Pretty good. Oh, hello. Did you hear about the Mexican train hijacker? They said he had locomotives. Ah, that's awful. I love it. I'm gonna keep lurking though in a game of Overwatch. No problem. Have fun. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to turn the turntable so that it lines up with this one. So yes, this is basically what it is. It turns, it allows you to change the direction of the turntable to change the direction of the train. So we're gonna stand at the turntable, and there we go. So, oh, I actually have to very rigorously line it up. This is precarious. Okay. So, let's have a look. It is in good alignment. Yeah, it's in very good alignment, so that's fine. So, we're going to hop back on in. I'm aboard the locomotive. All aboard! Okay, let's just sit in this. Cool. All right. So we're gonna go. Whoa. Absolutely not. Okay. Let's just go full reverse for the first time. Actually, let's go full reverse on the reverser. Release the brake. The small ejector is fully open. Large ejector fully open. Let's get that brake off. Yep. Okay. And we're going to very gently open up the regulator. I'll do this for just now. Ooh, okay, we're going way too fast. Whoa. Okay. I think I need to do something here because I think I've scubbied this up a bit. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Fine. So we went too far. We went too far backwards too quickly. So let's go full forward, and we're gonna very gently. I need to release the brakes on that. So release the brakes. We've got nothing attached to us, so we can release the brakes pretty quickly, and we'll go 1 mile an hour. And I think that'll do us. So let's go for the brakes here. Okay, we're done. Fine. So now we can dismount this. That's a bit of a precarious drop, to be fair. So we're well clear at the front, and we are well clear at the back, which is fine. Well, I say well clear. There's actually not that much give in it, to be honest. Anyway, so I think we want to turn it around. So, yeah. Align it with the marker. Okay. Manually operated turntable. Some of them had a steam hookup to use the steam locomotive to power it. Oh yeah, that makes sense because a manually operated one. I mean, these locomotives are not fucking. They are not fucking light. So like, a fully manually operated one of these must be rough on the old hands. Really rough. I do apologize, by the way, if there's anybody in this, anyone who's in this stream that's never been in this stream before. I should have pointed out, as I always regularly do, that this stream is 18 plus, even though we are doing a chill game like Train Simulator. I do swear a lot. So, please bear that in mind. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is our first time getting to use this turntable in Train Simulator. Oh, sorry, Train Sim World. Train Simulator is technically something else. Good grief. Getting about the worst case of wanker's cramp. Gently does it. Gently does it. Gently. And we'll stop that there. That should... If the game is kind to us, auto-aligner. It hasn't. No, where you go? Where you going? I'm not even. Where you going? Oh yeah, Rusty. I don't think you were here for that. I don't think you were here for the cock chat. Okay, right. I think we're good. So we'll dismount this. Climb aboard this bad boy. So yeah, I was explaining to people what the cylinder cocks are. Okay, it's an important bit of kit. Okay, right. Reversers on full forward. We're gonna full release the brakes. Open the. Actually, no. There's not. There's no need for vacuum pressure because I've got no vacuum brakes attached. I've only got steam locomotive brakes. So let's open up this regulator to about 25%. Do this. We're gonna bring the reverser to the mid thing because this thing's dumb in that it needs you to fully open the regulator to give you the next objective, which is just a bit bullshit, really. Okay, so we're going to some sidings. Let's close off the cocks. So with the cocks open, to give you a wee bit of an example, if I oomph this. Okay, if I give it a wee bit of oomph. Yeah, there you go. You can see the steam escaping from the cocks when I have them open. That's why it's important to shut your cocks. I caught onto the cocks and the blowers and the humping stations. Yeah. Well, there's no humping yard on this, unfortunately. There's no humping yard. So yeah, we do have our cocks. In fact, we've got two different set of cocks. So I've got cocks there. I've got a cock here and a cock here. 3 sets of cocks. We've got the blower. No, the blower's here. Whee! Yeah, there we go. Hi. So what are we doing with our life? This here is a water pump for refilling the water into the tank. To be honest, Badger, I'm glad that you quoted that. It's good to have. It's really good to have another Train Sim World quote back in the thing, because these streams used to just be pure fill. Britannia is fucking terrible. All right, let's stop. I'll read that one out. Railroad workers aren't what they used to be. I remember in the good old days, all the conductors were a little loco and full of self-esteem. Reverse into the station to cuckoo onto the carriages. Okay, fine. So here's my key question: is this an automatic or a manual? What do you mean terrible? You laugh. Yeah, I did laugh. Fuck you. I did laugh. Okay, this junction has been maneuvered automatically, so we don't have to get out and do it, I think. Actually, where the fuck is this? Oh no, hang on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I did laugh. I'm not proud of it, okay? Fuck you. So we're gonna full release our Breaky Boys boy. Am I right in saying that we can trigger these from here? Yes, you can. That's a bit dumb. Okay, fine. Okay, so let's just get a little bit of oomph on the regulatory. But don't worry. You know what? I'm gonna start banning people who say the word Hibs. I'll add it to my Autobot as just automatic permanent ban. I'm not a football team. Go away. Right, let's kill off the regulator. Yeah, the thing is, you keep saying things like with Hibs in it, as if I won't actually put that thing on. I've actually added some terms into it that'll stop people from doxing me, which is quite annoying because there's a couple of people that like to forget and dox me in the comments. So they've now been set up to be auto-modded. I mean, it's accidental, don't get me wrong, but I just don't want it getting, I just don't want shit. So, yeah, so yeah, don't think I won't do it. Don't think I won't do it. Hibbles Wibs. Badger, do you want to try that one again? Hibbly Wibbly is, that's what Isacia calls me. Hibbly Wibbly. No, not my address, but I can certainly add that. But if you do my name, you get banned. That's for sure. Ooh, steam train. So, are we? Okay, we do have to stop. Okay. Oh shit, we missed it, Whoa. Okay, stop. I need to contact the SIG. Okay, so even though we're not signal controlled, we've been told to continue, which is all fine and my good. So my books are going to full release that breaky boy, and we are going to open up that regulatory. Oh, we're wheel spinning, baby! Yeah, boy, look at that! Look at that wheel spin! Yeah, boy. Steam trains are relatively unique in the train world. I guess they're not actually in many ways, but yeah, in Steam trains it's super easy to wheel spin your train because there's no traction control on these things. So you can just be bombing it down at 70 miles an hour, and suddenly your wheels will light up like that. It does undo the happen. Double-decker buses weren't common here until like 2005. The only ones we had were tourist attractions. Yeah, fair enough. So even in the UK, we had double-decker trams back in like the 1900s and things. The only thing we've not had double-decker of since for the longest of time has been trains. Actually, we've never had double-decker passenger trains to my knowledge. But yeah, had double-decker trams, double-decker trolley buses, double-decker passenger buses. Yeah. Right. Okay. We're gonna wind our neck in just a little bit here. Slow us down. Just bring us to a complete stop. And we're going to open the regulator to bring us back at about 1 mile an hour, I think. That's way too fucking. There we go. Right, okay. So 1 mile an hour going backwards. And... boom. Okay, we might actually be too far away there. Okay, half on the brakes. Okay, we're gonna have to go out and couple the train. It's okay anyway. I could drive to your house, but you don't know the address. Yeah, I'm like that with you. I could drive exactly to your house, but I don't know what your address is. Diamond thinks that sounds like a challenge. It's not actually a challenge. It is set up to ban you. Like you are welcome to test it at your own leisure. But yeah, it will ban you, and I will only unban you if it's not too much effort. Okay, let's try and manually couple from here, which we can do. Okay, so we've now connected up. We've connected the carriages to the train, and this is our vacuum pipe here, which we've connected up. Okay, we're now going to go into passenger service mode, and I can't remember if this is an express service or not. Let's just say it is an express service, so we'll do one headlamp. It doesn't really matter, I suppose. And then we'll go and secure our tail lamp. 45596. I don't know what that is, Captain Flack. I'm sorry. I heard you were speeding. Yes, I was indeed. I was indeed speeding. Okay, we've got the tail lamps in situ. That's our nice guard carriage in its custard and cream. No, jam and custard livery, I guess it's called. And yeah, this is actually a stopping commuter service. I don't have the thing up for the right head code, so fuck it. We've got the lights on as if we're a stopping passenger service. So let's head up. Close that one. We're sitting this, and we're gonna unlock the right-hand doors to board this train. Actually, I think we're gonna have some time to look up this. Okay. Let me see the head codes. Okay, so this is a stop. Oh no, I was right. Okay. So an express passenger. So an express passenger train is 2 at the bottom. But this is a stopping passenger service. Which can I see my objectives? Is it T to objectives? Yeah, okay, this is a stopping passenger train, so 1 headlamp at the front. So yeah, alright, let's get ready to go. So climb on board. One thing we should have done, actually, should have opened up the cocks. Let's drain some water from that. Get our cocks in order, and then we'll be ready to go. No speeding, Hibble! It's gotta go fast! Yeah. Okay, lock the doors. So let's get our guardsmen to lock the right-hand doors. Full forward on the reverser. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so full release on the brakes. So we now do have the vacuum pump in place. So we're going to use the large ejector to open that up. Thank you for the panic, guys. So it doesn't work so well because it's not loud enough. I don't know why it's quiet. I don't have control of it anymore. Okay, so vacuum pressure is now open. So let's close this. Regulator now to 5%. Full release on the brakes. We'll give it some oomph on the this. I'm going to go get some Hibble Kibble courtesy of Rusty. And actually, I think I'm going to enjoy some. Okay. So let's get going. So we're leaving on a green light going to line F, which is fine and good. 10 miles an hour, so we're going to wind the reverser back to about 50%, close the cocks to sort our pressure. We're going to let the regulator come up a little bit here. And then we're going to close the regulator because we're at 20 miles an hour. And we're just going to take it here. Rusty, thank you so much for the Hibble Kibble. I do have myself some Cadbury's Dairy Milk Cornflake clusters, so I'll have a couple of them in your honor. Thank you very much. Sorry, I forgot to say hi. No problem, Queso. Yeah, I don't know why it's so quiet. Basically, everything broke on my stream a little while ago. Just that day, I think we were doing Counter-Strike and all of my peripherals turned off. And since then, my OBS has been busted. I can't actually control the volume of anything. It's quite annoying. Yeah. Look at these bad boys. Look at them. They're tasty. Alright. So, 7 miles to the next station. 90 mile an hour speed limit here. So let's go ahead and fully open this regulator. Okay, so check the boiler pressure. We are hemorrhaging boiler pressure. So let's wind our neck into about 25%. That's not 25%. That's 28%. 21%. Okay, that'll do. How are we doing for boiler pressure? Okay, boiler pressure holding. Alright, so let's go for a seat, shall we? So, green light ahead. Oh, look at the fireman just sitting outside. Right, let's see how fast we can get this bad boy. And we're still dropping on boiler pressure. Let's wind our neck in a little bit more. Will bring us to about that percent. Okay, so we should start to see this ticking up a little bit. Yeah, okay, it's very, very slowly raising. So we'll keep the reverser on 20% to get the boiler pressure back up a little bit. Meanwhile, we're going to keep building speed. So we're currently at 50 miles an hour. I don't have a speed gauge in this thing, which is meh, but alright. Boop, boop. So yes, I hope we're all having a good and wonderful weekend. I know I certainly am. Does the thing have volume, by the way? If I'll tab out, oh, it does. It does. That means I can turn stuff up. Wow, that's pretty important. Okay, so we are gonna look for yeah, it's a long weekend in New Zealand for the arbitrary date of the Queen's birthday. Oh shit, we're wheel spinning. We're wheel spinning at 70 miles an hour, boys. Can we see? Oh yeah, look how fast that shit's going. That's gonna absolutely hemorrhage shit. So let's kill the regulator. And we're just gonna feed it in gently. There we are. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, here the Platinum Jubilee was celebrated with a bank holiday on Thursday and Friday. But as I work for the emergency services, it doesn't matter. I still fucking have to go to work. So, yeah, that was the thing. So, yeah, I will get paid a little bit more for it at least, but yeah. Okay, so how are we doing for signal? So that signal is green, that's fine. Oh, we're getting some oomph. Some absolute fucking oomph. Oh, look how much we're getting jostled around. Loads of oomph, yes. Give it a wee bit more oomph. Oh, we're wheel spinning again. Okay, less oomph. Okay. We're 1 mile an hour over the speed limit. Oh no, how will Queso ever forgive me? Oh shit, even with the brakes on, this isn't... Oh, there we go. Okay, let's wind our reverser forward a wee bitty. Go faster! No, I can't. It's fucking outrage. We're 1 mile an hour over the speed limit, Queso. You've been 1 mile an hour over the speed limit before, fuck you. Wouldn't it be a shame if somebody banned an in-game action of using not this again. Not this again. You know what? I'm just gonna ignore chat for like 10 minutes while we stop at this station. I mean, the truth is, I would just pause. I could just pause it. I could just pause it. Oh, is that another train? It is another train. Wow. Anyway, we're approaching this pretty fast, to be fair, so We're going to close off the regulator and we're going to brake at 50% as we approach this station. Actually, you know what? We're going to go for full service here. Yeah, we're going to go for full service because we're approaching this pretty fucking fast. In fact, you know what? We might overshoot this. We might overshoot this quite considerably. I have overcooked this like nobody's business. Well, GG me. Yeah, we missed it. We fucking absolutely hemorrhaged that. Well, fuck. We were going too fast, Badger. That was the fucking problem. Yeah, you gotta be more specific than that. She's too good. Oh, fuck. Thank you for the yeet. Yes, we were yeeting a wee bit too fast. So, with full application of the brakes, so this is the train station we were supposed to stop at. So if you were a passenger on board this, we're still doing 50 miles an hour. Yeah, we have missed this train station with a capital fucking M. We're still doing 30 fucking miles an hour. Well, GG. Yeah. We kind of fucked that one up, didn't we? We kind of fucked that one up. All right, okay. So what we've learned is that the brakes are really fucking fucking miles away. The brakes are really fucking good. Slow speeds and absolutely fucking pants at high speed. So we have quite royally scobbied that one up. Let's do a little bit of let's get a little bit of variation on the go before we do this. Yes, yeah, you are right. You are right, Badger. I think I have done it before where I just braked by other means. Yeah, ban slowing down. Okay, right. Let's do another route that I go. Let's go to Cornwall. And let's see what scenarios they've got there. A Cornish Circle. Okay, that's gonna be too long. In fact, all of these are too long. We want one that's about 40 minutes long. Oh yes. We could drive the Class 101. Class 101 is one of my favorites. It's a personal favorite of mine purely because it's a fucking manual train, isn't it? Beautiful. Yeah, okay, let's do a short run in the Class 101 and the Class 150. So let's do St. Ives and Earth. And is there any that are 45 minutes long? Yeah, I think that's a good length. So if we absolutely royally fucking fuck it up, that we don't we're not losing like a fucking hour of progress, isn't it? Okay, right. So this is the short service doing blah blah blah. So we're gonna unlock the right doors. So this is a modern system, so we need to turn on the AWS, which is down here. So AWS is on. Okay, master key needs to be on. So we've got engine control. We'll put our speed light on. So left marker to white, left marker to white. So if I look at the rear of my train, it's got absolutely nothing. So we need to get our tail lights on because we are proper driving people. Train driving people. So we're just very quickly going to go on and get our tail lights. So red 1, red 2, we're going to close over this. So we've got our red lights on at the front, the back. Got our red lights at the back, and we'll get our white lights at the front, which they already are there. Sit in the second seat, so we're going to close these doors. So we'll do that one. Right, reverser, full forward. No, reverser, full forward. Thank you for that, Queso. So this is one of my favorite trains purely because this is a fully manual train, whereas most American. So I was telling my friend this. So most most modern American trains are diesel electric. So electric trains don't typically have gears, and a diesel electric train has a diesel engine which powers an electric motor. So most American trains don't have gears because the electric motor doesn't typically have gears. In the UK, we tend to have, we do have some diesel electric freight trains, but most of our trains tend to be diesel trains, which means they have gears. So they are automatic sequential diesel gearboxes. But this is special in that it is a diesel. It is a diesel manual train. So we're in first gear now with a little bit of forward oomph. And we're going to give it a little bit of tickle on the throttle. So we're going to go full throttle, and we're probably going to get our speed limit before we do this. So we're going to kill the throttle. So we're idling, so 15 miles an hour at the time. Queso's lurking, but we still have to live with the spirit of Queso in our heart. Yeah. So there is a clutch. So when you idle the throttle, the clutch is in. So yeah, I'll give you a tour down how it works. So at the moment we're at 15 miles an hour. We are a diesel multiple unit, so that sign. So basically, what that sign. So what this sign says is 10 miles an hour for all trains except diesel multiple units, which are 30. So we are a diesel multiple unit. That is basically what this kind of train is. Basically, it has the engine and the passenger compartment together, so that means we're fine for 30 miles an hour, so let's go. So we're at the upshift point, so we're going to pull the clutch in, and we're going to go for gear 2. We're then going to feed the accelerator back in, stage 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very steep uphill climb. We talked about this coming into Liverpool a couple of train drives ago, but the steepest you will get successfully out of a train is a 1 in 30 gradient. That is the absolute steepest I've ever heard of a train going that's not a funicular. Okay, let's bring us to throttle stage 1 because we're basically at the speed limit here. We could upshift this, but probably not much point. So 1 in 60 is incredibly steep. That is incredibly steep. So we'll keep it, you know, fuck it, let's put the clutch in, and we're gonna go for gear 3, and we're gonna feed the throttle, so, yeah. First gear. We're now onto level territory, so we're just going to pop this back on in. And we're going to be going to Carbis Bay. So, I don't know the first fucking thing about Cornwall, so this is all new to me. This is all just pretty scenery and wee cheeky class 101 action. Yeah, boy. What's our destination? Destination unknown. So we're going to St. Earth, are we not? Okay, blanket is, I guess. Fuck you. So there's no fucking signals on this route. Oh, are we just going through them? Yep. Yeah, we are, baby. Okay, so this is our stop here. So this is so that's a little bit of how the brake works. Sorry, that's a little bit of how the clutch works. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go for 50% braking here. I'll give you a wee tour of how the brakes work in a little second. So the brakes are interesting. Oh fuck. Okay, let's release. Full release. Okay. So a few of you will probably be bored of me telling you about how the brakes work, but if you're new to this, this kind of like middle distance train. So in that steam train that we were driving with the combination brake, it was a direct acting brake. So if you put the brakes at 50%, you were getting approximately 50% braking across the entire train, which is basically what I mean by a direct acting brake. Okay. So we're gonna open the doors. So in these early diesel trains, you had I don't know what the technical name for it is, I really don't, but you basically got this brake where you've got lap, apply, and release, which is yeah, it's a pretty interesting system. We're just going to lock the doors. That's all the time the passengers get. Doors are locked. Buzz the guard. And then we're going to full release on the brakes. Oh shit. So gear that. So thankfully I had the clutch in, otherwise I would have just stalled it. Okay, so let's just go on through it. So speed limit's 30 miles an hour here, so we're going to go full throttle. It's a very steep uphill climb, so we're going to get up to 3rd gear. So we're at the upshift point. So clutch in, gear 2, speed the throttle. And we're going to wait for our upshift point. So there's our downshift point. And there's our upshift point. So getting near the upshift point. And clutch in, gear 3. And we're going to feed the throttle in. Yeah, okay. So basically, this is an indirect braking system that we've got here in this train. And what I mean by that is if I put the brake to 50%... Oh, hang on, that's the speed change. Oh, shit, okay. 20 miles an hour for DMU, so we're just going to go for a brake here. Okay, we're just going to hold the brakes at 50%. And full release. Oh, actually, tell you what, we're gonna lap the brakes. So I'm quite fond of this. I'm quite fond of the braking system that these trains use, because it allows you for such fine control of your brake application. Which really it's such a fine control. I quite like it. So your brake lever doesn't control how much the brakes are applying. It controls how quickly the brakes are applied. So if you put it to, and the way you can tell is your brake cylinder. So when it's at 21, all of the air that would be in your brakes is in the, and every train is different, by the way, on that one. Actually, I can brakes. Okay, let's just full release. Let's just restart that process. Okay, so we're gonna apply. Okay, that'll do us. Yeah, okay. This is a good route to show how much perfection you can get on this. So, this train has a brake cylinder that goes up to 21. I'm not sure what the units are, but it goes up to 21. So when it sits at 21, your brakes are not applied. When the cylinder is at 0, all of the air that is available is in the braking system, which means the brakes are 100% applied. So at the moment, we're probably about 1/8 of the brakes applied, because we're sitting at about 17-18 on the brake pressure gauge. And so when I put it to 50%, what I'm saying, I'm not saying that the brakes are... I'm not saying that the brakes are at 50%. I'm saying that I am filling the brakes half as fast as I possibly can, and that number will go down. If I was to put the brakes to 100%, then the cylinder will be like pushing air into the brake system as fast as it possibly can. It will still take time for the brakes to go to 100% braking. But, yeah, so I think we've actually got a wee bit too much, so I'm just gently going to release this. So, a lapped brake is when the brake system is neither releasing nor applying. It is just holding on to the pressure. So I've released the pressure slightly to get a little bit more speed on the go. I might actually just feed us one wee bit of throttle to increase our speed a wee bit. So yeah, this system is complicated to explain and hard to get your head around the first couple of times you use it, but it does actually allow for absolutely perfect brake control if you have the skill. Whereas in a modern train that has brake stage 1, brake stage 2, full service or emergency, if you want braking that's somewhere between stage 0 and stage 1, you're fucked. You just have to go on the brake and off the brake, and 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 it's just annoying. Whereas this system, as hard as it is, allows for perfect fine-tuning of your speed. Perfect. So, like, right now we're losing speed because we've gone onto level ground, so I can just fully release it. But, like, you saw me there. I fine-tuned it. We were sitting at 17, and I was losing too much speed. Yeah, we were losing too... What gear am I in? Yeah, we were losing too much speed at 17 on the brake pressure, so I released it ever so slightly to about 18.5, 19, and suddenly we weren't losing speed so much. So I used the throttle to then pick us back up on the speed. Oh shit, that's the window wipers, I don't want that. Okay, let's kill the throttle and we're going to get ready on this. So we've got the brakes at full release, so we're going to lap them. So lap the brakes and we're going to start applying. So right now I'm applying the brakes half as fast as I can. And now that that's at 0, we're at 100% brake, which is way too fucking much. Way too much. So the brakes, this isn't a big train, so these brakes will apply and release quite quickly. On bigger trains that require more air to go through the system, that process will take longer, but this is only tiny, it's got 2 minutes. Okay, so we're going to lap the brakes ready to apply them, and we're going to apply them here, 20%. So we're going to hold here. So there we go. Nice wee stuff. So we're going to unlock the right doors. So you can see here, we're sitting at about 2/3 braking. So we've got about, we're sitting at 8 on the brake cylinder. So 8 out of 21. So yeah, we've got about 1/3 of our capacity left in the cylinder, in the manifold or cylinder. I don't know what the technical thing of it is called. Buzzer guard. Which means 2/3 of that are in the braking system. Our braking's at roughly 66 to 70%. It's actually quite intuitive, in my opinion, the moment you started explaining it. You go, okay, that's good, that's good. Okay, let's release the brakes. Let's get us into first gear. And we're going to bring the clutch in. And we're going to keep going. So throttle stage 2 and 3 and 4. Okay. So we're at the upshift point. So clutch in. Gear 2. Feed the accelerator. And we're going to feed it a wee bit more. So we'll probably just stay in gear 2 for this one, because we're only getting up to about 20 miles an hour. I look how pretty this is. We've actually not passed a signal in fucking forever. Yeah, I really quite like it. I think it's a great system, truth be told. We're going to kill the throttle over here. Yeah, we'll keep that as that. I'm going to put the brakes to maybe a couple of... We're just going to use the brakes. So we're now 1/21st of the way braking. And see, there you go. It's just, I needed to bleed 1 mile an hour off. How easy was that? It was just a tiny little application of the brakes. Passengers probably didn't even fucking feel it. They didn't care. They didn't fucking feel it. Yeah. So I'm quite fond of this. I am quite fond of this system, to be honest. I quite enjoy this train. I quite like the stupidity of... Well, it's not really stupidity. It's just, I quite like the peculiarity of a train that has gears. It's a manual fucking train. Oh, we're into semaphore signaling. So this is an inverted semaphore signal that we were talking about. This is an absolute problem child. Because if you have a wonderful little rabbit that decides it wants to eat the tension cable, then what happens is when this isn't tense anymore, it drops down, and even though the signaler has no control of this signal anymore, it shows the driver that you are clear to go, when in fact you might not. So it's a big problem. I'm not sure why everyone thought the inverted semaphore was ever going to work, but fucking whatever. It is what it is. The other fun thing that happens with this peculiar train, if I leave the throttle on, and I leave it in gear, and I apply the brakes, you can stall it. There is a clutch. There is no actual clutch pedal, but only when the throttle is idle is the clutch in. So if it's in gear and it's in throttle and you apply the brakes, you can and will, and I have on stream twice, you will stall this train. which is just great. Oh, wait, AWS, we get our first ding. Oh, it's not a ding. Okay, so that was a klaxon, which means our light is not green, and indeed it is not. We're going to apply some brakes here. So 1/2 braking on the lap, full release. I'm going to go throttle. No, actually, no, we're not. We're going to idle the throttle here. I think we're going to come back down to gear 1. So the reason why I'm doing this is just purely because of this speed change that's here. We're going to feed the throttle in, and we're limited to 5 miles an hour. So we're just going to be very careful with how we do this, because this is a very steep uphill. This is a very, very steep uphill. Wait, shit, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's a cargo train. Okay, so this is St. Earth. Earth. Where's a horn on this? Is there a horn? Oh, there is. Horn. Yeah, I must confess, I am quite fond of this train, truth be told. I do quite like it. It's yeah. Oh, this is a terminus. There's ice cream here. Terminus. Give us a wee bit of oomph on the throttle. 5 miles an hour is so painfully slow, but I think it's just because it's the terminal. Dual tones, Hornell, definitely worth being a fave. Yes, it's like the British classic, isn't it? It's just, you know, you're at a train station, all you hear is the wee high-low as it goes past, and just the childhood memories. Wonderful, fucking wonderful. Fuck. So we'll do one more train, and then we'll move over to Wild RP, I think. Depends how quick we are, but yeah. So apply the brakes, and we're going to unlock the doors. And this service does terminate, so bippity boppity, get the fuck off my property, children. Okay, gear into neutral, throttle to idle, lock the doors, and that's us. So that is a gold standard for that route. Woo! Happy days! All right, let's look at the other one that's for this one. So let's go to the main menu. Apprentice Pirate. Alright. Okay, let's do a timetable. So let's do the class 150. So I think we can do that route in reverse. So let's go to 12. So yeah, we golded this one. Let's do that route in reverse. Or is there another route? St. Ives to St. Earth. These are all quite long ones. How long do we realistically have? Okay, yeah, fine. Okay, fine. We'll do the route in reverse, so it's a slightly shorter route in a different train. So this is going to be the class 150, and the class 15X series of trains are wonderfully modular things. So this is the train here. So we're going to unlock. Actually, hang on a minute. There should be a button, isn't there? Open doors to the right. Okay, so okay, we're going to set this train up. So this is the class 150. So the class 150 is quite interesting. I can't pause this. I might actually talk and then just restart it. So the class 150, 151, 152, 153, 154, 155, and 156 are all modular. So you got the 150, which is the first generation of this. Usually a 2-car unit. The 153 was just one-ended, so there's a driving cab here and a driving cab here. But it was modular, so it could connect to a class 150 to make a 3-car train. Similarly, the class 156 looks very, very similar to this. and it could be a 2 or a 3 car unit. And of course, it's modular again, so you could add two 156s together to make a 4 car 156, or you could add a 153 to make. It was a good way of like having a really flexible framework for your train to be doing shit. Which I think is pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. So yeah. Fine. So yeah, this is basically how it looks like. So I hope we can get the camera in here. So yeah, it's just a fairly standard high capacity, no holes barred commuter train. So yeah. One thing I never actually worked out is how to shut the doors on this. So you can open the left and you can open the right. But I don't actually know how. I don't actually know if there's a so in some of the other classes there's like a button up here that you shut the door. So like yeah, you have to conscientiously hit it. It's not on the DRA, is it? Yeah, it's on the DRA. Well, it's not on the DRA, but there is a DRA. So like yeah, I don't actually know. There must be a button for it unless like, there's always a conductor or something that does this. But like yeah, I've literally never worked out how to fucking properly shut the doors in this thing. It's not back here, is it? I don't think it is. Cab lights. Yeah. I honestly never managed to work it out. Train stop. Destination unknown, no. You would honestly think there's a button. So there's couple and uncouple. But yeah, there's just no door. There's just no fucking door closed. I don't understand where the fuck knuckles it would be. Unless the train doors. You see, this doesn't work. So I think what happens is you're supposed to have a conductor that will open. Oh fuck! I just fell off the train. Okay, you're supposed to have a conductor that opens and closes the doors using this panel. Closing the door, so you got local and full train, but I don't think this is functional, so I think you have to use this. So when you talk about the modular aspect of this train, so if this train was connected to another class 150, what you could do would be to close this door and then open up this door, and so suddenly. So in the same way that like you can move between the carriages while the train is in motion so that passengers can get from A to B, if you needed to get to the other set of the train, look, you would almost never know that is the, well, I mean, it's got the window, I suppose, but yeah, other than that, you wouldn't know. So you could lock this, and then you can get through into the other train. Cool, banging, alright. Man, fucking tastic. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to restart this. Please don't put me somewhere I don't want to be. So, we're going to restart this, we're going to do this route, and we're going to go for a break, and then, yeah. Okay, so unlock the doors to the right. So our doors are open. So, master key now to the unlocked position. Rusty, thank you so much for the lurk. Reverser going to full forward. AWS controls. Stand up real quick. Okay. Okay, AWS is online. Let's go ahead and get the cab lights. Oh, fucking hell, that is bright. Can I dim them? Because that is way too bright. Ooh, DSD. Okay, we're fine. Okay, so we're going to lock doors. Which I still can't find a fucking button for. Actually, you know what? I think it's bright enough. Let's just put those lights off. Cab lights off. Okay, fine. Okay, right, so we're full forward, train brake, full release, and we're going to go for throttle stage. Gonna dip for a bit, have a good one, Hibble. No problem, Rusty, thank you so much for joining, and I will catch you later on. Cool. Right, so we're already at 15 miles an hour, and we're going to go into 15 miles an hour, so we're just going to gain some speed here. So, we obviously talked about the perfect braking system of the Class 101. The Class 150, as you can probably imagine by the fact that the number is higher, doesn't have nearly as perfect a system. So you kind of have to do exactly what we're talking about of this dance with the fucking brakes. Of shit. That's not what I wanted. So yeah, you kind of have to do this dance with the oh shit, I forgot to do the headlights control, didn't I? Oh, instrument lights. That's maybe what I wanted. Demister, tail lights, destination, so marker lights. Headlights today running, yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. Okay, so apparently we're back up to 30 miles an hour. Okay, so we're 30 miles an hour one way, but only 20 the other. That's quite interesting, actually. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're going to go to Leland, which I think was the station that we passed on the way in. We're getting good speed. So we're going to hold off the... Welcome in, Hellboy. How are you doing? Okay. Yeah, it isn't, well... So I'm quite fond of this. So like, the class 158 is like prime Hibblejaybob, like, childhood memories. Are we stopping at this station, or are we just going past it? I think we are just going past it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so the class 158, which is like a generation just above this, it's my childhood. It's my childhood. It's the train that I used to ride on when we were going to Glasgow. When we're going most places, you'll still see class 158s in service in Scotland. A lot of them have been replaced by the class 170 Turbo Stars, but the 158s are just my childhood memory. They're just an absolute fucking sexy looking train. Was the 92 Flying Scotsman? Fair enough. Fair enough. I still can't believe there's no fucking button to shut the doors. It's the most annoying thing. Oh, hang on. Oh shit, there's a station here. Whoop 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 whoop. Brakes too. Okay, I think this is going to turn into a relatively good stop at. Maybe just a wee bit short, so we'll ease off on that. Do you know what? Fuck it. We've already committed to the stop. Let's commit to the stop. Okay, doors open. Cool. All right. So we're a wee bit behind with that slow stop there, but yeah. Fucking. I do like this train, to be perfectly honest. Right, let's try this. Oh, you push it again to close it. Right. Okay, that's fine. Right, full release on the brakes. Let's go for a wee bit of oomph on the throttle. Okay, brakes are released. Let's give it some oomph on that there throttle. Get that diesel engine chugging. Chug, chug, chugging. So we'll get us up to about 30 miles an hour, which is our current speed limit. And our next stop is Carbis Bay. So we're 30 miles an hour. Oh, we're over 30 miles an hour. Let's just go a wee dabble on the brake. Give us a wee tickle of throttle. How are you, Hibble? Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. I'm doing good, thanks. I had a nice night last night, lovely night last night. I'm looking forward to another long night of gaming. We've done about 3 hours or so of this here video game. We're gonna go do some wild RP after this, to be fair. But yeah, it's been lots of fun. This is a very steep uphill. So brakes off. I just had a message. Speaking of wild, I'm back here. Hey, KJ, I've just seen your message. I don't know what you're possibly talking about. No, yeah. It's such a fucking steep hill. Okay, I'm kind of regretting going up it now. So we're going to give it full oomph on the throttle, and we're just going to wind our neck back to about 5 on the throttle. So you can see we are at, what? About 60% throttle here, and we are not... No, we're higher than that, actually. We are Yeah, we're probably on about 70% throttle, and we are not. We're barely gaining speed. We are actually gaining speed a little bit, but. Wild RP, is that Red Dead? Yes, it is. It is. Yeah, yeah, it is. Hellboy. Yeah. Yo, obviously it's been a wee while since I've done any of my roleplay streams. I used to do Western RP quite a lot. But I'm now not really too involved with that server anymore. But we are over another server that oh shit, which is pretty good. It's got nice and shiny things. Yeah, I'm looking forward to another night of stuff. So are you taking a wee break from Wild KJ or something going on? Is there a guard buzzer? Oh, there is a guard buzzer. Woo! Gotcha. Sorry, I don't pick up acronyms. Yeah, no, it's alright. It's alright. Yeah, Wild RP is pretty new. Yeah. You've got D&D in an hour, of course you do. Yeah. Oh, so I probably won't see you tonight. I forgot about Saturdays. Yeah, I probably won't see you then. Because your D&D always seems to go on for a lot longer than I think you think it does. We'll wind it back to 4. Shit, I forgot! Yeah. Fine. Nice wheel level crossing there. So we've got Carbis Bay just around this corner. We're going to kill the throttle because we're on steep downhill. We're going to come on the brakes a little bit. Bleed off a little bit of our speed. So we're 1 in 60 downhill now. So that really steep hill that we couldn't climb through, that was pretty bad. But now that we're going downhill, yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, KG. I forgot about your D&D as well, to be perfectly honest with you. It's, yeah. No, I'm done. Okay, let's go break stage 2 here. Maybe think about full service. I think we're going to be okay, but we have full service. Yeah, you always forget. Yeah, that's fair enough. Oh, that is a painful noise. Alright. So we'll open up the doors. Let's watch the peasants climb on board. Oh, fuck, what the fuck? Jesus Christ, that was like a fucking jump scare, what the fuck? Right, all aboard are coming aboard. Shut them doors. Doors are full closed, so let's go for a full release, giggity giggity. And then we will give it some oomph on that there throttle. And St. Ives is where this service will terminate. Okay, so full throttle acceleration. We're now downhill 1 in 50. That is really steep. So we're going to kill the throttle and we're just going to be ready on the brakes. Okay, we're actually on level ground, to be honest. Sorry, giggity? What are you sorrying about? Huh? I'm puzzled. Je suis confused. What did that? Have you never seen Family? Okay, never mind. It take too long to explain. But yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah. If you've seen Family Guy, you'll know what it means. But if you've not, you won't. And that, like, yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I can tell. If you had, you would have known what it is. It's fine. Don't worry. Okay, holding at 30 miles an hour. We are coming up to a speed change. Oh shit, we're back downhill again. Whoop 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 whoop. You feel like you've committed a cardinal sin then? No, no, not at all. Not at all. You're allowed to not watch things. I don't watch many shows. No, not really. I probably would never have seen it as well if it wasn't for my girlfriend watching it many centuries ago, back when we were still together. God, that is a long time ago now. But yeah, that was, oh shit, we've got a speed change here. So speed change right now, we're gonna come across the line pretty fast. Which we indeed have done. But yeah, if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't have seen it either. So yeah, don't worry about it. You're allowed not to watch shows. I certainly don't. Like, people come up to me and say, "Oh my god, Breaking Bad is so good. Have you ever seen Breaking Bad?" Like, never seen a single episode. Oh, hello. I'm aware. Don't worry. Hello, peasant. Not actually sure why I break stage 2 there, but fuck it, we're here. Doors open! And then we can lock the doors once the peasants are on board. And then we find out what medal we get! Is it a good medal? Is it a bad medal? I'm not too sure. Oh. Gold! Gold! Always believe in your soul. Happy fucking days! Don't murder me, Hibble, but Breaking Bad. Have you never even heard of Breaking Bad? Like, I've not seen it, but I am at least aware of its existence. Yeah, you and Saf are walking Breaking Bad just now. You are not aware of its existence. All right, okay. Kudos to you. Kudos to you. Relatively hefty. Yeah. I wonder if there's a short tube route we could do. I always struggle with the tube, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think there's a particularly short one. But yeah, I really struggle with the London Underground because trying to stop one of these fucking things is hard. And like, for the old Train Simulator, so Train Simulator Classic, I think it's called. It's pretty interesting because they've got the Glasgow subway route, which is so fucking easy because you literally just slap your train into automatic and then ignore it. It's wonderful. It's amazing. Yeah, Hellboy. I've not seen too much either. It's just to have not heard of it at all. I mean, yeah. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, it was, it was in memes. It was talked about online and social media. Certainly, the people I was around never fucking shut up about it. I just didn't really care. I live in the hills with a TV with no subscriptions to anything and use the TV very little. Yeah, fair enough. All right, let's try our hand with some London Underground nonsense. So we need to unlock the doors, which is unlock right. Oh shit, there's a key, isn't there? Okay, it's in. So forward. Can I not unlock right? Does this train have no power? I think it does. Oh, it's in shutdown, that's why. Okay. Alright. Why train have... Yeah, some more. Why train have no power? It should be powered. I think it's fucking starting there, Jesus Christ. We're supposed to have left this station already. There must be a fucking master power switch somewhere. It's been so long since I've driven this train. Oh my god. Going to lurk, enjoy the stream, no problem. Okay, I can't seem to find the way to power my fucking train. Well, I guess I guess that's that. Cool. All right. Well, welcome to the London Underground. That didn't exactly go to plan. Okay, fine. We'll call it there for just now. So basically, our plan just now is we're gonna have a break. It's gonna be a bit of a longer break than normal because I need to get a wee bit of stuff sorted, a wee bit of food and drink down my throat. And then we're gonna head back into the Wild West with some wild RP adventures. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I hope you guys are too. For those of you who are only joining us for the Train Sim World segment of tonight, I hope you've enjoyed getting to learn about steam trains, getting to learn about the importance of using your cocks correctly. No. It'd be worse if we didn't actually discuss that. Yeah, and also yeah, just driving steam trains in general. Getting to see a steam train barrel roll, that was certainly fun. And yeah, so we're gonna go enjoy some wild. And I will see you on the other side of a 5. It's fair to say. So yeah, thank you for watching if you are joining, and for those of you who are staying, I hope to see you back on the other side. Bye. Oh god, I fucked up!